Okay, so we did go live, but you know, total transparency here at House of Scouse. And in the thing of total transparency, false lies.
Love you.
I love you too. Eventful afternoon upstairs.
Definitely.
More ways than one.
Definitely.
Mom Scared didn't put this off. So here we are, another House of Scouse boxing scene collaboration. Really seems to be going well, these, don't they? It's like Lennon and McCartney.
They do.
But
no buts whatsoever. Just quickly dropping the weigh-in.
Masha stole the show again. Superman undies.
Hey, I wonder whether Superman wears Masha's bills.
Yeah, I think he does, you know.
Got it, you know. No, again,
yeah.
Masha stole the show again. I think it's nice to see Eddie Hearn doing like a mixed like sports event show, you know, with the David Price fighting his opponent. I think it's nice that there's going to be a WWE match on the card, because that was like fucking Undertaker and Andre the fucking Giant when they stepped up and weighed in on it. I mean, I wasn't expecting. I know David Price is a big unit, but I wasn't expecting his opponent to be like Mountain from fucking Game of Thrones.
No, that is a fair point.
You know, because no one had seen him on the Thursday.
No.
I'm not surprised really, because the live building wouldn't have been big enough. That room wouldn't have been big enough for both of them. They'd have needed the Echo Arena to host that one. But oh yeah, they can't use that because a certain other promoter we won't name, Voldemort's booked that. But yeah, Masha stole the show again. We were saying as we were walking down, we both kind of said the same thing. You know, today was kind of said it as well. Bell, you look tired, as in he's had enough now. Not fight tired. I've had enough of this shit now.
Get me to fight time.
Yeah.
Get me to 9 o'clock. Get me to 9 o'clock tomorrow night in that dressing room when I'm smashing those pads. I'm looking forward to what's ahead of me.
Yeah, I've seen nothing in today that takes me away from my prediction of a Scouse 6 for 6. I've seen nothing.
No.
Personally, with the Bellew Makabu weigh-in, I mean, the scholar said the same thing. I don't think Makabu fancies it.
You only have to look at the head-to-head, and you know, as soon as they went head-to-head,
Makabu
looked away and started, and he raised his fist towards the crowd, while Tony stayed steadfastly staring at him, and he didn't want to know.
That's it. I mean, I think by 11 o'clock tomorrow night, thank you. By 11 o'clock tonight, this city will be bouncing. I mean, absolutely bouncing. There's going to be a couple of, I still maintain there's going to be a nice couple international and silver belts floating around. But the big green's going to be over Tony Bellew's shoulder tomorrow night.
I think just to continue on from your point there, and to use a phrase that Bellew used up there, he's going to win that world title, and Liverpool's going to have a fucking scream.
I like that one, yeah. Liverpool's going to have a fucking scream. Moving on briefly then, that's today yesterday covered with the presser, today's weigh-in covered. Yesterday we had the weigh-in in Scotland, everyone's looking good. Like you said, you know, apart from the Burns and Cardle fights, which I'm up to speed on, the floor's yours. What are you looking forward to tonight? What are we expecting from tonight's show in the Hydro?
There was supposed to be a Celtic title fight on the bill, but due to Eddie Hearn and Matchroom not being able to secure an opponent, Charlie Flynn will be in the 6th rounder. You've obviously got John Ryder on there. Nathan Presley was supposed to be on there, but he's been removed from the bill.
Any news on why that is? Injury or just because he's Welsh?
I think they're looking at bigger things.
Okay.
Ryan Burnett, the British bantamweight champion, was supposed to be on the bill, but he's been removed. So you've now got the return of Anthony Ogogo, the Olympic bronze medalist, and you've got the second fight in the career of Conor Benn.
What are we looking for Conor Benn? I mean, obviously the parallels are getting drawn with his dad, and then equally the parallels are getting drawn with a Chris Eubank Jr. And here we go again. Are we gonna see the 90s, manifest again 30 years later? Do we think we'll see that down the line? Will there be somehow, some way that will happen?
It's a possibility, but I think the bigger possibility will be for us to see Nigel Benn in against Chris Eubank's other son, Nathaniel Wilson.
Is this the one Chris Eubank Sr. doesn't like to talk about at parties?
This is somebody that Chris Eubank Sr. ignored.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, we heard about it. We've heard of the link. As I said, if you kind of mention him in Eubank Sr.'s presence, it's like who?
Yeah, it's a very hush-hush thing, and as sad as that is, I think we're more likely to see Conor Benn in against Nathaniel Wilson than we are in against the Chris Eubank Jr. at this moment.
Yeah. So the big two fights tonight, as we know, Scotty Cardle, and then you got Burns on the thingy. You got Burns main eventing. Like Tony Bellew in his hometown, in his home stadium, a show that he's similar to the one we've got here tomorrow night. It's all on him tonight.
Don't forget, there's also a British title fight on tonight, which is a good scrap. But like you said, it's all on Ricky Burns tonight. Ricky Burns tonight holds on his shoulders the future of Scottish boxing.
It's a big ask for him. I mean, I think that's why people would turn around and said, you can't run two shows in a weekend. But it's almost like we're running one big show in two venues. It just happens to be over 2 nights. And the common theme is running through it. For some fighters it's redemption, for some it's rebuild, reclaim. And in those main events, Ricky Burns and Tony Bellew, you've got it all. It's all, I mean, we've said this before, Tony Bellew isn't carrying Liverpool boxing on his shoulders because of what we've got in line with Tony Bellew. Ricky Burns is carrying Scotland on his back tonight. Bellew is carrying the pressure, I'd say the pressure of the city on his back. So I think that's where, they're for me, where they're similar but different.
And it goes back to what we said earlier in the one that we did before the weigh-in. Anyone who tells you they're not feeling pressure is talking bollocks.
Exactly.
I can't put it any more simple than that. Anyone who turns round to a member of the press, a member of the public, anybody who says, I do not feel pressure, and Bellew especially, when he's going to have 20,000 houses in that Goodison Park tomorrow night. If he's telling us that he doesn't feel pressure, he's talking shit.
Well, I think myself, while I'm here behind the camera, if he was fighting in the Echo Arena, I don't think it'd be more pressure. I think the fact that he's fighting in Goodison, I think that put that little bit more pressure on top of world title fight and hometown fight as well.
I agree.
He's asked for all this. He's got everything he wanted. He has to deliver tomorrow night. And on behalf of us at House of Scouse and our Elliot's the same, and everyone at boxing scene, by God we hope he does, because this city wants to get fucking messy tomorrow night, and it's going to be a fucking scream. Before we go, do you want to plug your ways and return the favour that you gave us on Thursday night so generously?
At Freelance Foz on Twitter. News, views, opinions, anything, I'm your man.
Retweets, not endorsements.
That's the one.
And where do we find your articles and stuff like that?
Find me articles at www.boxingscene.com.
So that's it, we're all done. That's it now. Talking's over from us as well, pretty much until tomorrow night. And the next time we see you, and I get goosebumps saying this shit, it will be on the pitch at Goodison Park. I cannot wait.
Right, what I want to do before we go is I want to ask, are we going to do just so that the viewers know,
Yeah.
are we going to do a preview piece tomorrow before we go into Goodison Park?
I've just had, we've just had the nod of the director extraordinaire.
Lovely.
Brilliant. As always.
Yes.
You've been on, my man. Right,
Most
and as we
knowledgeable
always
man
do, close us out, Scon.
You know what? Thanks for it. More big shout out to Foz. Foz is our boxing guru, as Anthony called him before. He's our boxing Yoda. So, from everyone here at House of Scouse, Matt McKenna, Foz, thank you. See you all tomorrow.